next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Ours in the building, my guy.
You saying, bro?
How you feeling, man?
Good, man. In New York.
Yo, it's crazy because you just celebrated your birthday not too long ago, right?
December the 24th. Yeah.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you, my bro.
Oh, your birthday's Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it's peak. It's dead.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, just turned 20.
Damn. Well, first of all, happy belated birthday.
Thank you, bro.
Damn, I don't really know too many Christmas or Christmas Eve babies. What was that like for you growing up?
It was dead. I can't lie. Man, just get 2 presents. Like, a lot of my family would just give me 2 presents. Say,
Okay.
you know what? 2 presents. No, I mean, no, other way around. Give me 1 present and say, listen, that's your Christmas and your birthday. So it's a bit dead. But growing up, I kind of just stopped caring.
They don't like combine like how much money they might spend on Christmas and your birthday.
They will combine it. Yeah, they combine. No, it's just.
But
one.
would they get you something nice at least, like something
Yeah,
real
yeah,
nice?
yeah,
Okay.
But it ain't the best. It's
I
not
know,
that
because it's like you could be doing this one time
See,
a year.
when people get birthday in July, you get presents 2 times a year. So me, it's like I just get 1 time a year. It's a bit dead.
I always say like it's like being a Christmas baby or being like a New Year's baby got to be like a rough life, bro.
Yeah, it's dead.
Because like New Year's, they'll just be like, oh, well, your birthday's in a week. You might as well just get the Christmas presents.
It's dead.
Damn, man. Why'd you celebrate this birthday?
How did I celebrate it?
Yeah.
Quiet one, you know. I went for a meal. I never do too much on my birthdays because obviously the period, it's hard to get everyone together because it's Christmas the next day.
Yeah,
so I just went for a meal, stayed somewhere nice and just relaxed. It's always kind of a quiet one for me.
Word, because I saw you posted, and I actually have the caption here. You said just turned 21, through so much growth and learning this year, locked in with myself to be better and to do better. Broke certain habits, behaviors. I look inward all year. I'm so proud where I'm at right now and where I've come from, et cetera, right? What, in terms of like your from 19 to 20, that year of growth for you, explain that to me. Like, what did you go through that past year that you grew as a person? What habits did you break? Like, break that caption down a little bit more to me.
I don't know if I'm going to go into all of it.
We don't have to tell all of it.
But
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
last year I spent a lot of time alone. The end of 2022 was a bit difficult, hanging around the wrong people. Felt like I was living life too fast. Got arrested for something stupid. Got arrested again for something stupid. So I feel like that period was very rocky. So literally the whole of last year, I just kind of spent time with myself, locked in, and figured how can I be better? What habits can I break out of? How can I be better? Just to treat people better, just to be a generally better person in it. So all of last year, I kind of just locked away, and end of last year, I started making the music, and then this year now we're rolling it out. But really just spending time with myself and thinking like, right, how can I be better? How can the things that are happening to me stop happening to me? Because it's obviously something I'm doing. So I just kind of had to look inwards, figure that shit out.
And how did you end up figuring that out? Like,
just a long time, like, and reflection, a
lot of quiet nights.
Yeah, reflection and just spending time by myself, like, really.
Right. Because I know, like, this year for you was, like, you know, when I was setting this interview up with your people, like, this year for you, one of the things that was expressed to me the most was that this year is gearing up to be, like, you coming back out, you really getting back to being consistent, releasing music. Did also you kind of, like, taking, like, that step back from the music, was that also a part of last year, too? Because you were still dropping a little bit,
slightly. Towards the start, it was. I wasn't in the studio much. Only from, like, September, I say from, like, August, September, I was like, okay, cool, like, next year, this is the tape time. And from then, that's when I really started working. Obviously, I had songs. I was going to studio here and there, but not too much. It's only from, like, August, September, I was like, okay, cool, let's lock in. And then that's when I started the making of this tape.
The tape that we have coming out. So, like, this tape that you have that you're working on, like, what's kind of, like, the intent? Like, what are you kind of putting into this tape to make it feel like, to make it, like, this moment and to kind of be like, okay, look, ours is back. We back to work and we back to dropping. I'm in a better space. I've cut, you know, the people from my life who I didn't need to be around who are causing me problems. Like, what does this tape mean to you?
I feel like it's a step forward from my last tapes. It's very, very good music. I really feel like the music will speak for itself. I've been in a better place, so I feel like that shows in the music.
Absolutely.
And yeah, it's just a step forward. It's better production. Obviously, my lyrics are better. I'm growing. I'm getting older. Slightly still talking about the same things. That's my thing. That relationships, how I feel, how I live. You know, the dynamics between the man and woman in a relationship. That's kind of my thing. What I talk about. So it's kind of just talking about that, but in better ways, in different ways, on better production, and it's really just the music. So I really just try to let the music do the talking. Really.
Right. Well, what part of the UK are you from?
London, East London.
East London. So, like, but you kind of blew up, like, you know, you're 20 now, right? But you kind of, like, really started blowing up at a young age, too, right? Yeah. You know, we talked about that living fast, feeling like you were living too fast at 19, like, thinking about, like, how much you've, Deli, come on, man. He's out here dancing by the camera. Like, so you're, like, thinking about, like, what you've been through these past couple years, like, reflecting on, like, do you ever think about like, damn, like I really blew up at like a young age? Cause I feel like
Yeah.
certain artists, like they get to live a little bit
Yeah.
young and kind of get to have
It
like
was
a
all-
regular life.
It was all bare fast. I can't lie. Like it all happened very fast. I feel like a lot of artists that blow up at that young age, they'll tell you like, yeah, it's fast, and you're just put in this mad place with all these like it's a lot.
Eyes on
that,
you,
yeah, it is a lot of pressure. But I don't know. I feel like I just had to I tried my best to take it easy and take time. So hold on, wait. Repeat the question for me. Sorry, bro.
No, but like, do you ever like reflect about that time and like how? Is there ever sometimes that you kind of wish that you had like that normal like teenage years where you could have just like done that and then worked on the
Sometimes,
music?
obviously it's a blessing. I don't cut that out. It was obviously a blessing. But yeah, I guess I don't know. It made me who I am today. So it's
Absolutely.
It has its ups and downs.
You know what's funny? Like whenever I have a lot of obviously artists from the UK and London on this show, and like something that a lot of them I feel like go through, which I think is kind of cool actually. Y'all all go through these periods of like self-reflection.
Yeah.
That I feel like I don't ever get to talk to American artists about.
Really?
And like I don't know, like I'm really close with like AJ, for example. He like goes around the world, goes to like Universal Studios, like healing his inner child, and I'm like I love seeing things like this, and it's so interesting because like. I don't know. I feel like all of y'all, at least the ones who I've had the pleasure of sitting on this couch with, like all y'all have like these moments where it's like, you know what? Like I blew up at a really young age. I've done a lot so far. I need to take like some time to myself to like you said, rethink about what you've been
and find
doing.
out who you are as well, because that shit was happening at 16. I'm still trying to find out who I am, what I like so many things. So I think if you're in that position, you definitely need alone time at some point and just to think like, okay, what's actually going on? Where do I want to head? What type of people do I want around me? Because even when you're blowing up at that time, there's people coming in left, right, and center. You just need a strong structure, strong support system.
What is ours also like outside of the music? Like you said you like to figure out what you like. What do you like outside of the music? Like what were you doing during that time of self-reflection that was kind of like your escape from the world, the you were dealing with, and then of course like also like your escape from music sometimes too, because I feel like we all need a break from our
Really,
job.
I love traveling. Like number one thing, I love traveling. I done a little bit of traveling last year, but the main thing last year when I was like after I kind of locked away, and it was like getting out and spending more time with my family and stuff. I feel like that, like spending time around family, spending time around friends, that's something I really love. Traveling, I really love. Movies, I love, but I'm still trying to figure out what I like away from music. That was another thing where I was like, okay, let me see what I like away from music. But probably traveling is like my top thing. Spending time with my family. Love music. I used to be a proper gamer. I used to play games a lot, but not so much anymore.
Yeah, because you guys like so locked into your job. You know what I'm saying? That like even me like in doing this, like sometimes I'd be like, people be like, so what do you like to do outside of On the Radio? I'm like, I like things, but I'm like, well, I don't have like any.
You're doing
like,
it so much. Like,
I don't think about it.
It's my life, yeah.
But what do you like to travel? Like, do you be in New York a lot too?
I don't. It's my first time in New York.
Oh,
it's
man,
not my first time in
welcome.
the States.
Yeah.
I've been LA, Miami, and then this is my third time in the States, so New York.
In New York.
But I love it here still. It's proper dope. It's nice,
What's your favorite place to travel to?
a tough one. That I've been, probably LA. I really enjoyed LA. Probably LA is like my favorite place
In
I've
the
been.
world?
And yeah, that I've been to.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I say LA. Yeah. There's so many places I want to travel though.
I was about to say, out of all the places you've been to LA, really?
I've been LA. LA.
Nowhere else in like Europe or like.
Europe, and I've been to the place in Europe a couple of times. Like
Yeah.
Morocco, I've been there a couple of times. So Morocco's nice. A couple places in Europe are nice, but obviously that's where it's not that.
Yeah.
So when I'm going to LA, it's a bit different.
I'd be jealous of y'all for real. I'd be like, damn man, they got so many nice places over here. America's got nice places too. Before
for
everybody starts
sure.
trying to kill me in like
Yeah,
my
no,
comment
for
section,
sure,
but
for
like
sure.
when I like the 1 or 2 times I have traveled to Europe, I'm just like, damn, it's so much nicer here. You know what I'm saying? Like
Decent,
shit
yeah,
like that. But it's funny because like everybody from America wants to go to Europe,
Yeah,
and then
and I'll say the
y'all
same
want to
shit,
come.
yeah.
Y'all want to come over here. But New York, I feel like we already have that like connection where it's like New York and London is just
There's
very
a lot
much
of
like-
similarity. Yeah, there's bare similarities.
a lot of similarities.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. But it's nice here. I like it here.
Right.
Still.
You know, it's funny because I was like watching some of your old interviews, like, and I was watching like you had talked about like TikTok a lot, right? And you had also talked about like the early days, like the J Hus, like in I think one of your freestyles or you commented on one of them too.
Yeah,
but with
yeah.
TikTok right now too, like as you kind of go back to the music and kind of get back into dropping mode, like are you thinking about like the pressure of like being back on social media like that again?
That's a mad thing. Like, it is TikTok and social media has always been something that is kind of different. Like maybe when I was younger, I was a little bit easier at it, but growing up, it kind of got a bit more difficult for me. Like I didn't want to be online all the time. I didn't want people to see how I am or my
It
personality.
gets worse as you get older, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So
I
it's
promise.
like right now, going into next year, that's one of the main things, like being more active on TikTok and kind of just separating like my emotions from what I have to do. And Like, you have to be online right now, and TikTok's in such a mad place. It's like, oh, I thought you was. No, TikTok's in like a mad place. It's very important. You have to be online. So next year, that's something I'm definitely trying to focus on.
It's actually being online and whatnot.
Yeah, because I'm not that online. Like, and a lot of my management tell you, my friends will tell you, but I need to be online still. It has its impact. So next year, going into next year, I'm definitely going to be a lot more online. But it is pressure though, because everyone's doing it. That's where a lot of things start online. So you have to kind of be there.
Right. Let me ask you this. Let's talk about Jhene Aiko. I know you love Jhene.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Because, you know, you sampled Jhene. You've talked about how much you love. Why do you love Jhene Aiko so much?
I just think she's sick. From when I was little, I just thought her voice was mad. Her writing, I really love her writing. Yeah. Even some of the things she talks about, like her music, I don't know. I really fuck with her still.
What's your favorite Jhene Aiko song?
Spotless Minds. Yeah, that's probably my favorite.
Why Spotless Minds?
I don't know. She just hard. She hard. She hard. Spotless Minds hard. She hard.
So we got the project coming out later this year, right?
Yeah.
But like, when can people expect like some new music? Like, what's kind of like the rollout plan?
This year still. Like this month.
This month, okay.
Yeah. This month, next month we're starting literally straight up. So singles, and then a tape. Towards the end of the year.
007 out now too.
007 out now. Yeah. Just dropped that.
And we're gonna do some unreleased stuff here for the freestyle today.
For sure.
Very excited, man. What else we got coming up that the people gotta know about before we get up out of here? We have to wrap.
Just music, you know, maybe a show, maybe a tour. I still haven't done my headline yet, so maybe a UK tour.
Okay.
This year, but yeah, music, man. Singles, and then tape. At the end of this year, it's the anticipated thing.
You know what I didn't get to ask you about that I saw that I loved on Instagram? I saw you finally got to link like your supporters for the first time.
Yeah.
That was really the first time you ever got to link them?
Yeah, proper, like, because I hadn't done shows. Obviously I like people come up, like sometimes people come up to me and be like, oh yeah. So I'm meeting supporters there, but like in the one setting where not all of them, but I'm having my supporters in like intimate setting. That was the first time, and it was proper nice. Still, it was very, very nice to connect with them and see what they think and what they say. And I played them my tape, Can't Commit, that come out last year. And gave them like a first listen. And it was proper dope still, it was sick.
That's fire,
proper
man.
Nice.
I was about to say, is that like because that's kind of like a full circle experience, especially because you've never got to do like a meet and greet before. It's just like people coming up to you on the street and shit.
Yeah, it's nice, man. It's nice.
Beautiful, man. Well, congrats on everything. By the time people see this freestyle now, so go run that up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Another freestyle from London. You already know what's going on. Before we get up out of here, anything else you want to let the people know where they can follow you at? All that good stuff. Now's the time to do it. This camera on the right here.
Ours One Official on the gram. Ours pretty much everywhere. Ours on Spotify. And yeah, man, keep fucking with me. Music this year.
There you go, man. Music on the way. Freestyle now. Ours in the building. Make sure you go follow him. Go run up everything he has out now. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love is free. Support is free. But y'all already knew that. Till next time on the radar. We out. Bow.
Thank you, bro.